Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people. Green people, crab people, blue heavy metal people.
Hey there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this will be a Guild Ball Battle Report, and this will be more Lunch Ball. So this one here, normally you go to 12 points, but for this one here, we're playing a sped up version, we go to 8 points, and we also have a 1 hour time limit. So, you know, last time we tried doing it, and we didn't get very far, so this time we definitely want to try and pick up the pace, and it's also going to be a little bit different because I'm going full on Butchers. Okay, I want to say full-on Butchers. Last time I did Butchers where I just had the Fillet and Princess and everything else was Union stuff. This time I guess I have a little bit more Butchers, but I still have Gutter and Rage. So you saw the list in the beginning. I'm up against my buddy Charles again, and this time he has his Engineers out. I have never played against Engineers. From what I understand, I've heard some things say that they're not that great, but other things about how they're ranged and they're, you know, interesting, and there's apparently their mascot mainspring will come in and blow me up and stuff. So I really am going to do this game, just want to see what in the world they do. I mean, for my part, my game's pretty simple. I'm Butchers. I want to get up there and I want to rip them apart, but otherwise, I just want to kind of see what happens. So he won the initiative roll there, and he wanted me to be kicking to him. So I made Gutter do it, and I went up there, and I really want to kick it like far out to the left, but my scatter just didn't work. I think it actually went to that location twice in a row. So it's going to be really easy for him to get to it, which is not what I wanted, but hey, that's no problem. And again, what I'm going to be trying to do here is I assume he's going to come up and get it. He might try and come up and do some shooting things or something. Gutter's going to go and pull him in, and then a whole bunch of killing will start to happen. Alright, so his first activation will be Mainspring going up, snapping the ball, and then passing the ball back to Ballista to give him a momentum point. On my turn, I'm going to come up here with Boiler and do the one to Gutter where it gives her +1 defense. So now she goes in there and does something nasty. She won't really get hit. Plus, if he has something that's going to be like knocking her back or I don't know what, then it'll make her a little bit more safe. So what he's going to do then, he's going to come up here with Ratchet, and he's going to put down this AoE here, and it's basically going to make it so these guys will be a little bit slower, and then 2 damage to each. So 2 damage isn't that big of a deal, and Gutter is already pretty fast, so the reduction in speed is not a huge deal, but still, starting to see a couple of tricks coming out here. So next up, I have Meathook come up here, getting a little bit of, cover from the cover here, and then putting Tooled Up onto Gutter. I actually have 2 sources of Tooled Up in this list, so feeling pretty good about that, and now Gutter's really set up to go in there and do some nasty things. On his turn, Salvo's going to come up here and try and do some shooting against Meathook. Both the shots are going to miss, and now it looks like Salvo will be the one that Gutter is going to be going after. So what I do here is I come up here with Gutter and I go to pull him in, and I'm all ready to pull him in and do all these nasty things, but I miss the chain grab over and over again, only get on the last one. So yeah, I was really thinking I was going to do a lot of damage to this guy, maybe just take him out right here, but now I didn't do very much. I mean, it's one of the things I see where Gutter's really awesome in Union because there's a lot of buffs. Like if I had coin to put bonus time on this, I get the first one and then I'd be good to go. In this one here, I can't boost it, and now, I mean, I still have Fillet to run up here and attack him, but yeah, again, I thought I'd be doing more with Gutter. So he then comes up here with Ballista, and he's going to be taking some shots, and not actually doing that much. I believe he does like a shot to Gutter, and it misses, and that's about it. So not really impressed with what Ballista's doing so far. Otherwise, with Fillet, I have Rage go up and then give the Tooled Up to Fillet, so now she'll be ready. On his turn, oh, this is another thing I didn't say, actually. So I said Ballista did almost nothing. Well, one thing he did do is give the second wind to Velocity. So Velocity rushes over here, puts Nimble for the +1 defense, so he's like defense 6+ now, and then he just really rushes over here. So this is dangerous, definitely not what I like, and so what I'm going to want to do to respond to this is that Fillet is going to go in here to Salvo. I need to get tons and tons of the momentum so that then I can get first turn, next turn, and rush over to get him right away. So next I have Fillet, who comes in here and makes a bunch of attacks, and unfortunately I miss some. Now, I do get him bleeding and all that's all cool, but, you know, and one of them I do like a little dodge away, so now I'm at a point where he's not engaging me and I can now go after Velocity, but I can't remember if I had the same amount of momentum or just one more, but I really thought I'd be getting more out of this. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure we actually were tied, so that's really not what I wanted. So otherwise, he just moves over Compound to be guarding his net, and I'm fine with that. If Compound wants to stay back there and not get in this game, that's awesome. Meanwhile, I pretty much do the same thing with Princess, just getting in the way. That might actually not even be a good idea. Like, he might just come in, kill Princess, and then kick it in and be like 6 points up. But hey, I'll give it a try. Alright, so we are 0-0 at the end of the first round, and now going into the second one, we roll off, and luckily for me, I win the initiative. So that was amazingly good. So what I need to do is I need to get Velocity and get that ball away. I'm pretty sure I'm going to kill Salvo as well, so I should take the lead here. But to make sure he's going to not be scoring and stuff, I need to get that ball away. So I got a whole bunch of my influence there on Fillet. He has a lot in Ballista too, so I don't know what he's going to do, but yeah, that's my plan. So first thing I do is I come in here with Fillet. I need to actually tackle twice because he has a special rule where I have to tackle twice. I get the ball, I kick it away, make some attacks against Velocity, so I think Velocity has a little bit less than half the boxes left, so doing pretty good there, and the ball's away, so I'm feeling kind of safe. Otherwise, then he goes with Velocity next. Now, I don't know why he thought that this was a priority, but he basically attacks Fillet and does like a couple, maybe one damage and gets a momentum, but I really thought he'd be going with Salvo or somebody else first. So to make sure he doesn't get a chance, I have Rage just come and charge in here and taking out Salvo. So at this point, it's now 2-0, and that's pretty good. So otherwise, what he does is he goes with, I believe it was Ballista, and he's going to be going and shooting Gutter, which is going to be knocking her back and knocking her down. So that's kind of annoying. The knockdown I can actually just clear. That's not a big deal. But yeah, kind of annoying. So I think now it's time for Gutter to maybe get in there. And so that's what I do. And this is awesome. I love this. I get in here with Gutter. And I just find the lowest defense with his Ballista, and I just start swinging that chain around. It'd be nice if I could have actually done Tooled Up or something first, but I just didn't want to lose this opportunity. So I go on here, spin that chain around. You know, once I do the first one and get some momentum, then I just keep on bonus timing it to make sure I keep going. So both Ratchet and Ballista are pretty hurt, and then I also take out Mainspring, so now it's 4-0. So I'm halfway to the 8-point win and feeling really good. I mean, he did blow up and hurt Ratchet and me as well, but with that, I just kind of like attacked again and kind of healed up. And I think I also used like another momentum to do an Icy Sponge to heal up another 4. So I'm looking pretty good here. Otherwise then, he's going to be going with Ratchet and attacking me with this thing here, doing 2 points of damage. Not really worried about that. So I come up here with Meat Hook, just trying to get up there. Not really trying to do anything super fancy. Just want to try and get up the board so I can start engaging things and making things bleed. He comes over here with Compound, I think just trying to get closer to the ball. And then I come up here with Boiler, again, just trying to get my guys in his face. Over here, Princess is trying to get over here to Velocity. And that's the end of round 2. So sitting at the end of round 2, it is now 4-0. I'm sitting pretty comfortably, and now I just want to keep on going. So now in this one, I believe I can finish the game on this turn. I already have the 4 points, so I just need to get 2 more. I'm not going to be getting a goal, so Ratchet is almost dead. I'm going to go for Ratchet for the takeout. Then also Velocity is almost down. I'm going to go for that takeout. So I got a whole bunch of influence on both Gutter and then also onto Fillet, rather. And I put a 1 on Princess just because why not? I put another one Rage because why not? And we'll see what he can do to stop me. So I go here with Gutter first, and Gutter starts swinging things around. Again, it'd be nice to try and get some bonuses in here first, but I just don't want him to get away. So Gutter goes in here, takes out Ratchet. That means now it's 6-0. And yeah, Ballista is in a pretty bad spot as well. He's also like just on a few boxes. So on his turn, he does something pretty cool. Salvo basically comes in, grabs the ball, comes over here, shoots Philip to knock me down, and then passes the ball to Velocity. So that was actually looking pretty scary here. He didn't move away or anything like that, so now I can just stand back up and get him. You know, even if he did use the momentum to get away, I could then just follow up and go after him, just using a momentum to clear it. But now I just need to deal with Velocity. So that's what I do. It'd be nice to be activating Princess or something else fun, but you know what? It's time for Philip to put things to bed here, and so Philip just makes a few attacks against Velocity, gets the takeout, and that makes it 8-0. So at the end of the game, like I said, it's an 8-0 win for the Butchers, and I was pretty happy with it. You know, these Butchers are pretty straightforward with the two Union buddies that they got with them. I just really go up the board and just keep on slicing things till they die. So of course, he could have gotten some points very quick. You know, if he could have won that one initiative roll on the second turn, Velocity could have gone farther. You know, couldn't shot right away, but then all of a sudden needing to come back to try and catch him before he scores. And in this type of a game where it's to 8 points, one goal is halfway there. So it's very, very dangerous. I do kind of feel as well that he should have gotten the compound in my face a lot earlier. I don't know what else the engineers could have done. I mean, they're really neat where they shoot and push me away. I'm sure you guys watching would kind of know and say, you know, if you have any comments and saying, oh, engineers should have done this or that, please put it down. You know, I'll learn, my opponent learn. It's just good for everybody. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.